Hey everybody, Lauren Doyle here, your intuitive development coach and founder of Trust Your Gut. And I will teach you everything you need to know for intuitive development in business, relationships, and personal development. So I've been answering questions for everybody lately, and honestly, this week I got literally, I'm not kidding, a list of questions. Can you see how many questions there are for me to answer? So I'm going to do my best to answer them one at a time. So each day you'll get, the answer to another question. So one of the first ones I wanted to address today was the subject of empowerment. I see it a lot in the spiritual and self-help space, empowerment, people wanting to empower others to do this and that and the other thing. I hear that as like a word thrown out in conversation a lot. I'm not happy with what I'm doing. I really want to empower, women to do such and such. I want to empower others to do whatever. I don't know what. And I want to address that a little bit because there's an issue there. Okay, so one is the desire to empower others comes from the fact that you yourself have had some growth, right? We all have gone through something that has made us feel stronger internally, that makes us want to give that to someone else and be able to return the good feeling that we get from that growth, right, and strength internally. Where the issue comes in is that, unfortunately, the desire behind that is a desire for more power. So it's one thing. Like, you would never see the Dalai Lama, for example, saying, like, I want to empower the world to become enlightened, because it's not about power. So when someone says they want to empower others, there's actually a desire for power within themselves. And people don't like to hear that at all, because it's an ugly thing, right? But I hear it come up a lot. In fact, about a month ago, I was having a conversation with a couple of people, and they were looking at spiritual growth as like, oh, well, if, the power of now is here, then where is all this stuff? And my answer to them was like, spirituality is not a ladder. It's an expansion. So there's like concentric circles that are the basis, and those circles continue to circle out. It is not a climb up. So there is no one who is above you. Okay, so there's some that have more growth and strength and enlightenment within that can light your candle, shall we say, that can also help expand you. But the difference between the people who are empowerment people and the people that can actually get you to grow are the ones that are going to give you information because they've already lived it. They've already done it in a way so that they can convey the information to you so that you actually feel, when you get it, an expansion. It is not a climb. So if you are in something or learning from someone in a spiritual way, and you have the impression that they are above you and that you need to rise up to them, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a problem. And it's about power. So I hope that helps clarify that for you a little bit. I'm sure I'm going to get some lashback about that, and I welcome it because this is actually something I get really sensitive about. Because everyone has the opportunity for expansion, and that your growth is completely dependent on you. No person can do that for you. And if you've been given the impression that this person heals you, or this ceremony heals you, or does all these things, and that you have to like rise up to be their mentor, and or like for them to be your mentor, and you can, you know, work under them, and they've chosen you, and all of this stuff. If all of that stuff is going on, I'm telling you, there's a problem. And it's not about spiritual growth. It's about power, rising up. Feel free to leave any questions or feedback that you might have. You can certainly comment below. I will read all of them. If you would like to schedule a session with me where we can help you discover the tools that you need for growth and expansion in a spiritual way, feel free to click on the link below and schedule a time with me. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that way you get answers to all your intuitive and trust your gut questions. Until next time.